Today we track Lincoln's footsteps throughout Champaign County. From church visits to murder trials, Abraham Lincoln often traveled the swampy lands of mid-1800s Champaign County. Today it's a parking lot north of the Champaign Police Department. Local historian Dan McCullum says 150 years ago there was a church here with the nickname Goose Pond.
This was one of the areas which was swampy almost year-round, and it attracted geese.
Abraham Lincoln spoke at the church at least twice around 1858 during his U.S. Senate race against Stephen Douglas.
I know of no other building that we can say for certain was standing in Champaign or Urbana during the time of Lincoln.
That building is the Cattle Bank. Today it houses the Champaign County Historical Museum. Inside is a replica of what the bank may have looked like.
Lincoln, when he spoke at Goose Pond Church, would have passed this point clearly, and might even have done a cash transaction here.
A few miles away, Lincoln practiced law at the Champaign County Courthouse, but not the courthouse we know. His was torn down in 1860, and there are no pictures of the two-story building.
That's 2 courthouses ago. now soon to be 3. Lincoln tried the first capital murder case in Champaign County. He lost. The defendant was convicted.
Next, we follow the old state road that connected the Twin Cities to Danville. Just north of Lake of the Woods County Park and Homer Lake is a marker commemorating Lincoln's journey along the 8th Judicial Circuit. A few miles away on Old State Road, next to the Salt Fork River, lies a historic spot with an interesting story just a few miles south of St. Joseph.
A tall stranger stopped at Kelly's Tavern, stayed a day or two, and when he was ready to leave, the proprietor, Mr. Kelly, refused to take payment.
The proprietor wouldn't take money for the lodging because he enjoyed the stranger's company, and the stranger promised to pay him back someday.
Joe Kelly was the proprietor of the tavern and got the postmastership and the place named after him. The town was later moved north because the railroad came through, but this was the site of Old St. Joe.
It appears Lincoln thought Joe Kelly to be a saint. Apparently, it helps to have friends in high places. Now that you know where to find Abraham Lincoln in Champaign, Vermilion, and Coles counties, you can make the journey to Springfield. The $115 million Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum is scheduled to open next year.